Okay.
Round 2.
Round 2. Sorry, everybody. It's just trying to figure out what's going on.
I actually don't have someone to blame for once. You know what? Let's blame Baron.
Okay, looks like the connection's getting better. No, it's not.
No, it's not?
No, it's not, because, like, I'm seeing connection drop
No, it's not. Yeah, I already got a buffering, and we haven't even left the title card.
Okay. I'm gonna close that down immediately. Let's see if freaking Goog Chrome was eating up bandwidth.
I mean, it does. It very, very really does.
Yeah, and I've been using Chrome as basically a standard for just kind of like keeping on the sidelines, but if it's doing that... Alright,
Yeah, if it's doing that, perhaps maybe less of that, please.
Yeah. Okay. Getting more consistent uploads, but doesn't get me information about possible chat stuff. Maybe.
I'm watching and I'm not seeing it go buffering, so maybe.
Okay, switching back to the game.
Let's try. Oh, there's a buffer wheel. But it was a small one.
Yeah.
I'm used to small ones.
Yeah.
Game was okay. Occasional teeny bit of stutter, but that's par for the course for us.
Yeah, it's slowly going down on my end. I swear to God, Google, you're probably screwing things up.
I mean, Google often does. That is not an invalid statement to make.
Yeah. Ah. Yep, it's slowly going down.
Which in this case, down is the correct direction. That's the direction we want to go in.
Yep. Also, here's a fun bit. Since the camera is controlled by the L1 and R1, guess what the right stick does?
Honestly, I have no clue.
Woo! Look at me go!
Keep in mind that I won't see that for 73.8 years, so you saying that is useless.
It's pretty straightforward.
Oh, you're spinning.
Yeah. Literally, it's just another movement.
Oh, so you can move with left or right stick.
Yep.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
We are playing Wild Arms 2. Also,
4.
sorry if your name gets I'm gonna see if Chrome is being weird again. I'm gonna open it up just so I can see the chat history.
Yeah, name it actually is cut off. But yeah, it's Zachary. It's our friend Zachary.
Yay, Zachary! Oh no. Okay. Keeping an eye on it. Oh, hey! We get a deal with the Daphne. And it looks like after restarting Chrome, things have actually done a bit better.
Daphne?
Yeah, Daphne.
Oh no, it was more the fact that you said the Daphne. I'm like, the Daphne.
Yeah, nope. I'm keeping an eye on it, but Good lord, the bit rate's just been going up and down.
Yeah, it's still not what I would consider smooth, even by what we've been seeing from your computer.
Yeah. And I have restarted my computer recently.
Which is always a good plan. It's always something good to do. Is
Yep.
restart your computer, yes.
Yes. Okay. Oop. I screwed up. Wasn't paying too much. Gimbal coin, yes or no? Because we didn't lose too much progress.
If we didn't lose too much progress, let's save our coin.
So, yeah, we are currently playing Wild Arms 2. Zachary, this is one of my favorite games. Sad to say, the only two ways that you can get your hands on it are either getting are physical copies, or essentially, if you have a PlayStation account and either have a PSP or a PS3. I think although Vita could do have access to it, getting it through that store, because you can no longer buy PS3 games and PlayStation Classic games unless you're accessing the store through those devices.
Yeah. I apologize. I will return momentarily.
Yeah. And we're just rewatching the game's anime intro because Michael says he didn't think we watched it, but I think we did. But why not? After this, I will be skipping it every time. So. Alright, time to get Brad's tool back. And kick down this rusted door. Gotta search those barrels. Okay, it looks like things have slowly evened out a bit. I hope so. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do some tweaking on this. But just since you weren't here last week, Zachary, Wild Arms, especially 2 here, is one of my favorite games. Also, spawns. Probably not the toughest enemy we can be facing right now, like the Daphne. But they're a little bit tougher than the Barghests we've been fighting, the red dog wolf things. And yeah, things are slowly evening out. Oh no. Ugh. And kick. Alright. Let's see here. I'm just keeping an eye on everything, so it's like... Oh no. Soldiers. Very pale degenerate. Who knows? Jumped out here. Get the credit. Horse and return to Bach Village. I'll end my mercenary work. Keep babbling, the search team will beat you silly. There's no order here. Those 2 soldiers conscripted recently. That means there's a village nearby. What's the voice I hear? That's a monster. Even the village animals have been attacked by it. Let's get out of here. In over our heads. But where will we go? And how will we get there? You guys are such trouble. You're... Just stay down. And we get the boss. Parasite colony monster, Grimulkin. So, most bosses in Wild Arms, at least Wild Arms 2, have 2 things. A main body and a body part. Sure are self-assured, Brad Evans, in the hand of your pursuers. Sure, I'll show you what it means to be a hero. I'll take care of this before the incident gets any bigger. And so we have the Grimulkin and his belly. We want to punch the belly. Punch belly. Chest buster. Reason why is that if you punch belly, you get extra EXP and monies. Okay. And after that, I will probably heal up. But we've got Con Green. Healberry. And this is why we want to also kill the belly, is that it has Parasite Battalion. It's not bad, but it's also can get annoying.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
So we are fighting the boss, which is Parasite Colony Monster Grimalkin.
Malkin.
Grimalkin. Gremalkin.
Grimalkin, okay.
Grimalkin. So, his body part was the belly there, and we have just taken it out. But we haven't showed off Brad's special ability, which is Lock On. Lock On,
oh.
and we're going to be using Bazooker.
Ah, well done.
And
this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. This is where they did the interesting fact of actually boosting damage with the abilities a bit more than what they did. And sad to say, Brad is going to be kind of a, since he's only level 2, kind of going to be munching on these heal berries.
Well, I mean, like you do, like when you have no choice.
Yeah. But, Lock On and Bazooka, which I actually kind of like the look of this, because it literally looks like somebody combined a bazooka and a rocket launcher. No, a rocket launcher and a revolver. So, I'll do one more round, and then heal Brad up. 'Cause 50 is kind of the minimum edge. Or we just beat Grimalkin in the third hit.
That works too. I'm okay with that.
And Brad has reached level 3. And so, yep. Brad stumbles away. We save these two kind of coerced conscripts because they were about to be mauled to death by Grimalkin. And here comes our proper pursuers, the posse leader. His fighting is even more powerful than it was rumored to be. I don't know if our forces are strong enough to defeat him. There's a village on the other side of this forest, right? I've got an idea. Wait, Brad Evans. And now we get a... Brad is actually interesting in the fact that he's the one that introduces everybody to the world map, of all things.
Well, I mean, someone's got to.
Need a place to hide. What
Let's
about
hide
that?
on the world map. No one will ever find us there.
So I'm going to take a moment to eat a heal berry real quick. And read this sign. North Cape, Tabak Village, East, Great Plains. As you move ahead in the story, your next destination will become clear. However, places you have never visited do not appear on the field with a map symbol. To activate the search system, press the square button while on the field. Use the search system and info about your destination to find map symbols. So,
Oh, so if you don't know where you're going, you have to kind of hunt and peck a little bit to find it.
kind of. In later versions like Wild Arms 3 and Altered Code F, they base it, and I think 5 a little bit, unless you know, like, they basically put it where if you don't know where something is, you can't find it. In this game, uh, if something is there to be searched, it can be found.
But you need clue. But you need to follow the clues to find it.
Kind of. And
Oh, so even if you don't follow the clues, like you could potentially find somewhere you definitely shouldn't be going
yep,
just by searching around enough.
yeah. Uh,
Okay.
Also, return of Wild Arm's most common enemy, the balloon. Brad is ultimately going to kill these things because I think their health is like 30 HP.
Which is literally one shot.
Yeah, with Brad because he's doing 80. But, let's see here. There's a, and how's things looking on stream, by the way?
It's coming and going. I'm starting to get jittery. I did have
Hmm.
a spinny for a little bit a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting bad jitters again.
I don't know what to tell people because my internet, it's not that bad now. But this is also why I kind of want to get a different computer because it's always kind of had issues with network.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
don't know why. But here we find the village of Tabak. Most of the time you can actually find it based off of, discolorations on the map. And as Brad kind of stumbles in and basically face plants into the mud, our poor puppy kind of tries to help people. Okay. And I'm looking at this going like, it is jumping really badly now. And sorry, Chrome, but I think you're trying to eat my memory, and I don't want you to.
I don't lock it.
I probably need to install something on Chrome, like an extension that says you can only use so much memory, or put something on there that's like you can only use so much.
Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
Opera of all fucking browsers
Oh.
um, is coming out with a browser version that does that limiting for you, where you can
Firefox
set
used to
up
do
your.
it. Yeah, Firefox used to do it, and then they went the same route that Chrome decided to do, which is like, if you have available RAM, I'll just eat it.
Which is a problem and why we need limiting.
It's because people are like, oh, I'll just take. It's like people don't use computers for anything but browsing anymore. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? So,
Yeah, you're high as fuck if you
yeah.
think that.
People are letting spaghetti code rule certain things.
Which is bad because spaghetti code is very bad. Very, very, very bad indeed.
Yeah. So, and we got rescued by a tiny little girl who I think they kind of toned it down, but she honestly did think that you were dying. So, and all the horses gone. We have this little girl called Meryl, and she's asking about our puppy boy, our little puppers. And we can, it doesn't matter on this one. It's like, but do you want to say that we found him, or should we ask if he's from around here?
Oh no, did we find him? Were we the ones who found him?
We found him in the forest. So, but she's asking if he's ours, which,
I would say let's ask around.
so, nope. Apparently Meryl has never seen him before. So you may want to write this down because
I don't.
if we said yes we did, we get to name the puppy. If we don't, she names him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so she names him then.
Yeah. Write down the name, please.
Oh.
There's
We're going to require this information later.
Yes. Because I tend to forget this because it gets us a really, really good item.
Okay. Well, you always save chat, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm writing it in chat once I know what it is.
Okay. So the name is Rasiu. It's spelled. Yeah. It's spelled Romeo Alpha Sierra Sierra Yankee Uniform.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Wow, my system shows that as Fates.
Oh, you mean as far as like the little pop-up?
Yeah, pop up on the thing. I need to fix
so it
that.
Only captures, yeah, you need to fix that because if it's only capturing the first 5 characters, like 99.999% of usernames are going to be longer than that.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yep.
Rasiu.
It's still dropping frames, but it's kind of slowing down a bit.
Yeah, I'm getting like clunk, 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 smooth, clunk, 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 smooth.
Yeah.
Like you're still just sitting on the Rasiu screen, and I'm watching the advanced marker, and it's like freeze, move, freeze, move, freeze, rotate, rotate, move, freeze.
Yeah.
It's like the worst game of red light, green light.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not doing voices right now. It's just this is kind of taking my attention away from doing them.
Oh, let's be honest. That was more my thing, anyways, right?
Kind of, yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah. And apparently Rasiu says we're not a bad man. Isn't that right? Hey, you can't do this in this village. Our intention was not to cause you a stir. What we do is for the sake of your village. Stay here, mister. Don't worry, Rasiu and I will stay with you.
That sounds almost more like a threat. Oh, don't worry. We'll be right here.
There aren't any bad people in this village. Joins the village people. The village. Hiding him will only bring your village misfortune. Surely you realize that. And he just doesn't stay. Hey, mister. My name is not Mister. Besides, makes me sound old.
Well, you are old, so...
Yeah, Brad is only like 24, by the way.
Yeah, but you're talking to a little kid.
Yeah. So, there you are. So it's you, Brad Evans. Came to deliver something that you lost. And chucks our Slayheim identification card, and he just steps forward. So, you want to take us on? That's fine by me, but realize that innocent villagers may be hit by stray bullets. And Brad just gives up. Seize him! And we're taken into custody by the 2 people we saved. Because they're actually villagers from here. Sorry we have to do this. We're all from this village. So, was that a man a bad man? A bad man? You got it all wrong. Now listen, young lady. That man is a hero. A hero? Tried to do my best.
That's a hearty laugh.
Perhaps it's better this way. All I know is fighting, and if I keep on going, all I would find is more blood and death. There are few places for someone whose only true home is on the battlefield. I'll consider this a vacation. After all, heroes aren't needed once the shooting stops. If peace means a world that needs no heroes, then that has to be better. And ends on literally a cell door closing sound. Gonna save that in a second slot. In case people want us to redo the section without jitters, I don't want to do that, please. And mysterious girl! The comet has disrupted the heavens. I need to do something. I must hurry. Whoa! Whoops! Heaven forbid! Oh shit, it's the sun! Gotta put on my hat and run away.
Here comes the sun. La 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 la.
And then once Michael sees what happens, like, wait, what the? So, welcome to the town of Maria.
The town of Maria, got it.
Maria. And, oh hey, look, it's Tony and 2 best buds. And introduction of a named character other than Tony.
I just barely saw the comment, so that's a result of the stutter, though.
Yeah. Ashley. And so basically we resume the main plot line with Ashley here. And oh, my eyes. Too bright. Who opened the curtains? Innkeeper's daughter. It's me, sleepyhead. It's me.
I'm guessing the powder I was supposed to react to was the fact that the comet went Super Saiyan.
No, that was actually the sun coming up, and the character that was on the cliff started smoking.
Oh.
So,
Cool. I honestly didn't see any of that because that part was all lost to jitter, for me at least.
I'm definitely gonna probably.
Oh, hi.
Yep. So, our main interest for Ashley is going to be this innkeeper's daughter, Marina. Oh, it's only you, Marina. Morning. I know you're on leave, but you can't sleep all day.
I mean, you can. That is an option that does exist in this world.
Yeah. And it's just funny. It's like, I'm confined to quarters, not on leave. Don't you get it? Well, from here, I don't see any difference. Anyway, you have visitors. Visitors? Really? Me? I wonder who it is.
Let me spell it out for you, Marina. There's the difference between confined to quarters and on leave is one is your choice.
Yeah. And so, just to show something off,
Show off.
there are a couple of little tiny things in this area. Like, this picture, I know it's a reference to something, but I can never remember what it is. But there is another picture around here. And it is here in the actual inn room of a man in a red trench coat and possibly with a bounty of 60 billion double dollars.
Oof.
Yeah.
Even I know that reference, and as we've established recently on one of our podcasts, subtle plug, I am probably the least weeb of our group.
Yeah. So yes, this game came out right around the time of that anime, and
That's Trigun, right?
yep, it is Trigun.
Thought so.
And so they kind of misnomered this because this isn't the inn. This is actually a bakery. Ashley stays with the bakery because he's technically, I think they basically kind of say that he's staying with Marina and her family because he was orphaned. Because his parents knew her parents.
Fair enough.
So, aka Marina is basically Ashley's childhood friend / love interest.
/ adoptive sibling, almost, kind of?
Kind of. A friend is waiting in front. This guy has friends? So, let's go meet good old Tony and his compatriots. Hey, dude, what's up? Thanks for helping me out the other day. Oh yeah, at the Withered Ruins. How have you been, Tony? Excellent, as you can see. But I wouldn't be you. It wouldn't be if you hadn't rescued me, dude. Hi, I'm Ashley. Nice to meet you. These two are friends of mine.
I love how your voice for this character is like somewhere between Brooklyn Rage and anime protagonist.
Vacant looking boy. Very pleased to meet you. And we get to name this guy
voice.
Scott.
That's a good vacant voice. I like that one. Very pleased to meet you.
Thank you for helping our dear friend the other day. In my humble opinion, you would seem to be a very good person. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
You know, the only thing that's missing, it would be almost like a Ben Stein, like a freaking Visine commercial.
I'm trying to go for that.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
And
Wow.
boy in native dress. Hello. Oh, this guy has a portrait. His name is Tim.
The Enchanter?
The three of us are hanging out together, because we're all orphans. We're just so glad our dear friend Tony's alright. Thank you, Ashley. Came here to thank you and ask you for a favor. A favor? Yeah, helping people is your job, right? Well, we need your help. We can't do this on our own.
Here we go. RPG 101. You are everyone's errand boy.
Or at least Ashley is. So, do we tell him, like, what's going on, or say, no, I mean, Sorry, I'm busy.
No, we asked what's going on.
Yeah.
Because we are everyone's errand boy.
Because this is Ashley. We need you to catch a cat. Actually, a kitten.
Aww.
This is embarrassing, but this kitten made off with a treasure of ours. It's the kitten on the roof, up there on the roof. In my humble opinion, it looks bad to have this happen to us. We find ourselves unable to remedy the situation as the kitten is on a roof. Frightened by our chasing it, the kitten refuses to descend. I'm sorry to bother you, but can you do something? You gotta help us, dude. Our pride is at stake here. Excuse me, I hate to interrupt your rest, but could you do me a favor? I'm just talking to people, so... Oh, talk to...
As they all asking you to do them favors?
Yep. So, I'm trying to keep an eye on how long this has been running, record-wise. So, we're gonna save up a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can do something real quick. Ah, yes. The good old PSS place. Personal skills are cool.
PSS place?
Personal skills are cool. Don't put it off. Challenge yourself. So, Wild Arms 2 introduced personal skills, which are you get a point per level. And these are how you can customize your character a little bit. So, these things can be anywhere from, like, having certain resistances to very good stuff. So, right now we have 3 points because Ashley is 3 levels. So we have cut FP use, restore HP, critical...
So I want to ask real quick.
Yeah.
Is there an option if we decide we don't like the path we went down previously? Is there an option to refund or respend?
No. Sad to say.
Oh. So once you spend it, you better be happy with it.
As far as I know, there is no way to refund personal skills.
Cool. So you're going to give me choices so that I can screw up the characters, right?
Not quite. So I'm going to get a skill that's going to be super helpful. And that is Convert HP.
Convert HP?
So, what it says is...
basically turns HP into TP. Is it TP? I think it's
FP. No.
FP.
In this case, converts remaining FP into HP.
Oh, nice.
So...
Okay, so that's a... So I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna go Dark Knight, and instead it's going the opposite, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, most of these skills, all of these skills are going to be passive. There's not going to be an active one, or at least.
So in other words, it's just at the end of battle, whatever would have been wasted is converted.
Yep. Basically, it's 3 personal skill points per level for it, and there's 3 bars. But one of the ones that I kind of recommend. Convert HP is probably the biggest one, because the Convert FP is purely percentile based for the most part. So I am going to spend our 3 points on Convert HP.
So when you say percentile, so it's not going to be like you have 10 FP, so you get 10 HP. It's going to be you have 10 FP, so you get 10% of your HP restored.
Yes, at
that's disgusting.
But that's at max. That's at max level, though. So we need to be at least level 9 to get all of it. But
wait, so what do the lower tiers do then?
I think first one you get roughly, I believe 30%, and then 60%, and then
And then
100%.
100.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, just so we can screw around a little bit and it's not too heavy, is I can explain a few things. So, cut FP use is kind of an okay one, but it cuts special ability FP cost by 1 point per level.
Oh,
Which,
so it's not the worst thing in the entire known universe, but it's also not that great. It's not that special.
it's helpful for some characters, not helpful for others. Restore HP. Restores HP when force level goes up. This one is a little bit more active in battle. Critical ups the critical attack probability. Counter ups the counter attack probability. FP up. This one is basically FP. You start getting. You get more FP when you're near death. It's not that great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's not terrible, but it's also the sort of thing that if you have it, you hope it never activates, and if you hope it never activates, then why do you have it?
Yeah. So, Restore HP 2 restores HP when going up levels. This one is much more of a nice one to get, because it just, like, you get, like, since there's only 2 levels and it's 1 point per thing, if I recall, you basically, 1 point, you get basically 50% of your health restored. 2
and
gets...
so the 2 would be full heal.
Yep. Advanced Guard ups the Advanced Guard probability. I think this has to deal with certain aspects. Up HP. Basically, characters gain more HP the higher levels they go. Up Parameter is more interesting because it's something that kind of boosts like how the FP level system works, is the factor that, like, it boosts your parameters at levels, so it falls to 30, 60, 100 again. Whereas up P attack, up P defend, up M defend, M attack is up damage from the respective ability, or up cuts damage from the respective ability. So it's like M attack and M defend is magic, P is physical. Down guard is a good one we'd probably want to grab because it's sudden death attack resistance. But then there's these stats effects that ups the resistance. I am going to get forgetful for very good reasons for everybody. No ifs, ands, or buts about that, Michael. We are not arguing that one.
So what is Forgetful then?
Forgetfulness is the status effect that prevents a character from gaining EXP.
So basically you're getting protection from that for everyone.
Basically, it ups the resistance to 99% in this case.
Okay. I'm not going to fight you on that.
Yep. And so here's the shop. Famous Merc once shopped here, or so they say. This is the place for items. So,
is it there?
If Michael wants to take once he gets up to it, you'll notice that there's a kind of significant lack of a certain item.
It's gonna take me a while. You're currently hovering on. You just moved the mouse to, or the cursor to Forgetful. Screen went black. Panning, going into another shop. Oh, looks like you're about to talk to the NPC.
Yep.
Famous Merc once shopped here, or so they say. medicine, I'm not seeing HP restored lists.
That's because this is probably the game that changed how healing items are. In the factor that because Filgaia tends to be a world teetering on the edge of death in most of the games, healing items like healing berries are more of stuff that you get from monster drops than you do from like getting them from shops and such.
Yeah, I believe you did mention that previously. When we were playing Wild Arms 1, I believe you did mention that.
Yeah. So, in this case, it's one of those... this is the game that kind of introduced that you can get status healing items, but things like heal berries are kind of no-nos in the factor that, like... And this is why...
I mean, not no-nos per se, but they're not readily available to anyone.
Yeah. And so the cat escaped us by jumping literally across a lamppost to the other side of the building.
Goody, which means now we get to go over there.
Yep, and which means we get to do it again. And of course we have a magic shop. Oh, I need to go into the arms shop. Because there are actually, since more people can use arms, it's still kind of a select few. Okay, status. Okay, up to shot weapon. This is where we can upgrade Ashley's various, I'm going to say, cartridges and Brad's heavy arms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do anything there yet because upgrading arms in this game gets stupid expensive. So.
Well, I mean, it did in the last one, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work, so let's talk to this guy real quick. Wow, that looks fun. How about it, Sonny? Wanna help me catch that cat? Yes, please help me. Chase the cat this way again. I have a secret weapon. This is no time to be fixing a roof. And so we basically have to drop down and go through the ladder again. And yes, you do have to do the chase thing 3 times.
Of course you do. Rule of threes, why wouldn't you?
Yep. And get it running. And Cat goes, oh no! And Cat runs out into the open hole on the inn's roof. And basically does a wily coyote. Yeah, I gotcha. Did you see that? Did you see Whitman's amazing skills and timing? That Cass must be under here. If this is what you want help with, count me in. And into the inn we go. And since this is technically a room, gotcha. All right. Now be a good kitty. I got that mischievous kitten. Da-na-na-na, you got a cat. This must be the treasure that the kitten took. Fade to black. And let the cat go, who actually stands around Scott. Also, if people are kind of attentive enough, notice the coloration of Tony and Scott. And think about their attitudes a little bit. Wow, that's great, dude. Muchas gracias. I am so glad. In my humble opinion, we have successfully preserved our honor. This is it, right? I got it back. What the heck? Here, you can have it. This is a matter of principle. I have it back, so I'm happy. Now giving it to you as a token of my gratitude for getting it back. Take it. We got a crest cap. This is a new item that's only appeared in Wild Arms 2, by the way. Oh, one more thing. Please, accept this from me. This is a medium. It supposedly contains the power of a guardian. Before she died, Mom gave this to me as a good luck charm. I want you to have it, Ashley. Are you sure? This must be very special to you. It's okay, because I have another one. Please take it, as a token of our gratitude for saving Tony. Alright. Thank you, Tim. And we get Grudiev. This is where they actually kind of gotten the names all spelled a bit more correctly. So, and if you remember from Wild Arms 1, Grudiev is the Guardian of Earth. And Tim here is going to be a bit of a tutorial for a bit. Equipping characters with a medium boosts their parameters. Each medium has its own custom command, a special battle command. The custom command is added to your battle commands and will come in handy. One more thing. Mom said that the medium is also had another type of power, but I can't remember what it was. Sorry. That's okay, Tim. It's handy enough as is. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you, Ashley. What is it? A musketeer came and said to give this to you. Brown package. Open it up. Letter. Well, what does it say? You are hereby vehemently fired.
Oof.
No, it doesn't say that.
You were confined to quarters. You left your quarters, therefore.
It says I'm not confined to quarters anymore, and I've been assigned to the special squad that was just formed. So, yeah, Ashley is now going to be part of the special squad that he was hoping to. You're in the special squad. Wow, that's great. This is right out of the old epics. But do I even deserve this? After all, I did get confined to quarters for insubordination. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Insubordination's just a slap on the wrist kind of thing, don't you know?
Why would they pick me for such an honor? And besides, why was Marina so angry then? I just can't figure it out. Somebody doesn't know the laws of being an anime protagonist. And flashback. The new special squad? The one everybody was talking about? Hooray! Hooray! Here, read this. The chief recommended me. Yippee, I did it, Marina. I did it, all right. Hey, stop. Ouch, that hurts, Ashley. I'm celebrating. This is a happy occasion. Aren't you happy, Marina? No, not at all.
Oop.
This isn't something to be jump up and down about. Marina, what are you upset about? And Tony and company decide to, leave them to their moment in the town square. Why aren't you happy for me? They picked me over a lot of other people, you know. Yeah, they did pick you. They picked you for a mission that's even more dangerous than before. How can I be happy about that?
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Marina. So, yep. Ashley is 100% anime protagonist. Or shonen protagonist, I should say this. After all that, Marina didn't say anything to me. We're always together, and sometimes we have fun, but we argue just as much, too. What kind of relationship do I have with Marina, anyway? The next morning... Congratulations, Ashley. You're something else. You get assigned to the new squad in the Order of the Knighthood? I envy you. Thanks, but to be honest, I still don't believe in myself. Don't sound wishy-washy. You're a defender of this town now, so shape up, soldier. Well, anyway, I wonder what's keeping Marina.
Wow,
and here we are.
A goofy voice on that one.
Well, trying to keep it.
You're...
And here we are, all gathered for the big send-off for Ashley. Where could she be? I think it's time to leave for the conferment ceremony. It's at the Sword Cathedral, located at the foot of the mountain far to the northwest. Be careful out there. The damage from monsters has been increasing lately. Don't worry, after all. Fighting monsters is my job. Yes, you're right. Well, I'll be on my way. And Marina! Marina, I'm so glad you came. Me too. I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm happy for you. I don't know why I said those things. It's okay. Anyway, I have to be going now. You're coming right back? Sure, I'll come right back after the ceremony. I promise. We'll be waiting for you with a big feast for dinner. Good. I can't wait. Bye. See you soon. Take care. Well, those are some flags that got tripped there. So, they said northwest. And we don't have a map yet, so... Oh. Oh no, we're being attacked. You were surprised. Oh, snaps. So, Michael, have you figured out the identities of Tony and Scott?
I have not, no.
While they don't get last names in this, if you happen to notice, Tony has a color scheme of red and yellow. You could almost say a red and gold motif. Whereas Scott is mostly blue. and looks to have a pair of goggles tied around one of his legs that have a kind of a yellowish color. Still need a little bit more hints?
Yeah, I think you might want to just solve it for me.
If they
I
had
know
last...
I know it's references to the first, but I don't remember which character had which color scheme.
Tony might have the last name of Stark, and Scott would have the last name of Summers.
Oh. They're not references to the first game, they're references to...
Well, they're references to, yes, the X-Men of Tony Stark and Scott Summers.
Tony Stark was never an X-Man. At least not that I remember.
In the comics books, he does, I think at like one point, was part of the X-Men.
Oh.
But that's not traditional canon. I mean, like, it is, like, the later, like, I think it was, like, sometime in the early 2000s when they did that. And I only know because a couple of comic nerds that I know have talked about it. But see, Ashley ended the battle with, like, 90 health, and now he's at max health.
Nice.
So that restore FP to HP conversion is super good ability to get. But note, every Wild Arms games has a Tony in it. It's just they decided to make Tony a little bit more unique in this one. So, let's check out the Sword Cathedral, which gives us probably a bit of world building. And the new Knight Squad ceremony. Sword Cathedral. A squad of knights trained in guerrilla tactics was established to fend off terrorists. And increasingly strong, brutal, and fearsome monsters, as well as an unstable world. The Knight Squad, organized as a backup for Maria Boole, has the advantage of an independent authority, allowing it to respond rapidly to a variety of situations. The Agile Remote Mission Squad, ARMS. Short for ARMS. The significance of ARMS' existence lies therein. I am counting on your actions and efforts. Dismissed. And they're bringing
recycling terms for other purposes as well, I hear.
Yeah, Wild Arm... Hey, isn't that... Yeah, they say it's essential to a formal knight ceremony. But it's the first time I've seen it. So, each Wild Arms game kind of reinvents the term arms. In the first game, it was really just the special unique weapon that Rudy has.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, arms kind of gets gets that acronym, but the Japanese one is even worse because I don't remember it offhand, but it's really really funny. Third game, ARMS is something different. The fourth game is really strange, once again by breaking its mold. And then the fifth game is just... They don't bother trying to explain what the acronym stands for, but they use ARMS as an acronym. So...
Wait. They use ARMS as an acronym without explaining what ARMS is?
They give what it stands for, but it's like kind of a word soup-ish situation. Because they constantly change what ARMS stands for.
Oh. So it doesn't stand for one thing, it's more of a what doesn't it stand for.
Yeah. So, getting back to the game. Those just knighted, blessings will be conferred upon you by the sword magus. Try and draw the guardian blade Argetlum, which banished the old blaze. He who thinks he is no hero Go ahead and draw the sword. Here, Sword Magus, show us the birth of a new hero. So, this sword stuck in the stone is basically, once again, a Arthurian level thing of like, well, see if people can pull the sword and we get a new hero. You're wasting my time. There's no way. What'd you say? Since this ceremony was first started 100 or so years ago, no one has ever drawn the sword. Do you understand what this means? It means it's a setup from the game, so it can't be drawn. As a ceremony and as a symbol of power, the sword is meaningless. That may be so. But doesn't someone have to become the hero? It's not impossible that it's me. Ever since I was little, I've looked up to the heroes who protected everyone. Is that so strange? The fact that I'm embarrassed means I've really matured. Who cares? It's your turn. Well, Ashley goes up. And let's see if he pulls the sword out of the stone. Let's see if he gets our Getlum. Zoom in. And fade to white. And actual backstory. Once there was a blaze of disaster that stained Filgaia with its crimson flames. The flames from the earth scorched the heavens. The blazing whirlwinds threatened the planet's very future. Mankind clung to their only hope of surviving this life or death crisis. The Sword Magus. Born as the daughter of a nameless petty nobleman, she was drawn to the call of the guardian blade named Argetlum. With no way to fight, the people cast their hopes on the Magus' sword and believed in the future. The night of the 7th day after obtaining the sword, wrapped in a torrent of light, the Magus vanished from Filgaia, together with the blaze of disaster. Leaving behind Argetlum, plunged deep in the earth. Time passed. The Guardian Blade Argetlum began to be treated as a symbol of power. The Battle of the Sword Magus remained in the hearts of the people as a familiar, ubiquitous story. But the people... Yeah. Sorry, I kinda got tongue-tied there. And we get the title card for Wild Arms 2.
Wait, we've just now started playing?
We've now officially hit the main title card. This usually happens after we get to, normally it happens after, doing all the character stories, but in this case...
Yeah, I know. It was the same way in the first one, I remember. I just wanted to make the joke again.
What? Again? And, wow, how pompous. Don't do anything to encourage it. Ha. 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 Even I thought for a second that it might come out. In the end, no one was able to get the Argetlum sword out. Everything's fine like this. The fact that the sword could be retrieved means that there's some reason for it, right? What do you mean? Whoever retrieves the sword is the hero, right? A hero suddenly appearing means there will be some disturbance needing a hero. You sure have an interesting way of thinking. Well, but it could be true. Everything's fine like this. No one wants war. And we have control of Ashley, so we can talk to people. Man, this food looks great. What? You have a medium too? Just by refitting us, our tactical options increase. Very convenient. Ah, yes. I have to do that now. So, Grudiev gives us Vit and defense physical. It is the medium of Earth, and the special ability is Defensor. Oh, let's go talk to people. I don't know the backgrounds of the others, but it's not how it looks. I'm an ex-mercenary soldier. I was involved in the Slayheim War 5 years ago. Of course, I fought for the Liberation Army. Hey, this guy might know Brad. It's not possible that matter suddenly develops out of nothing without reason. But the monsters just keep multiplying. Where in the world are they all coming from? So nervous. My first appearance. I wish my mom back home could see me now. It looks like we're all part of the Special Forces. In other words, we're being assigned to the most dangerous front. I wonder how many of us will still be alive 6 months from now. Wow, talk about being Debbie Downer, man. Taking on this job, I sure feel sorry for you guys with girlfriends. For me, ever since I was born, I never once managed to such troublesome things. So, what about you? I think that was more of like translated as like, I never once had a girlfriend, so I don't have to worry about it. The arms emblem being designed now has a watchdog motif. There's something not right. Feels like the national dog. What do you think? It looks like our next mission has not been officially determined yet, but it won't be long before some booming voice calls us. I mean, it's almost guaranteed we'll be assigned to the front line. Alright. Since arms emphasizes the soldier's skills, personal backgrounds aren't screened. Look around you. Aren't there a lot of unruly-looking guys here? And we have to talk to the commander. Hey, are you having fun yet, Ashley? Yes, Commander. If you go for a bit of wild, I'll look the other way today. You'll be busy soon enough. Have fun while you can. But I don't want to hear any complaints later on that we never get days off. I understand, sir. We're affiliated with the Maria Bull, but it won't stay that way forever. The new reforms go beyond national boundaries to international peacekeeping activities. We have to make sure that arms isn't involved in anything shameful. Yes, sir. Yes, sir? You're the one I'm most worried about. Sorry. Oof. Oh, never mind. More importantly, there's a lot of good food here. Eat and enjoy yourself today. Remember, tomorrow it's back to the front. Roger.
That's a new take on eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die.
And, hey, what's that? That's an orb of darkness, good sir. And it's warping the fabric of space-time.
You know, like they do.
Blorp. Oh no, people are turning into DBZ rejects. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they can only be DBZ rejects if they have food-based names.
What kind of joke is this, huh?
I thought it was pretty funny, but okay, whatever.
I know. Orders! Orders, please! Someone, please give us our orders! Calm down. First things first, we have to get out of here. We're going to blast through the front gate.
Eh, calm down's not a bad first order.
Yep. And everybody starts leaving. And our weird DBZ rejects start following us. You'll see why I call them DBZ rejects. The door is securely shut. Hey, hey! And now everybody, including the commander. Whoa! Oh no, poor Ashley. What? What is it? What's going on? I don't like it. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. If that's the case, you have to survive. Tear the others apart. And if you're the last one standing, there's no problem.
Oof.
I can't possibly do that. Besides, that monster was originally human. He was a friend. Is it fear? Or is it hesitation? Alright, wipe them all out. I will grant you power. And Ashley is the only one still not a DBZ reject. Who? Who are you? Who speaks in my heart? Me? I am you. Soon you'll be me. It'll be none other than you.
Oh god, here comes human implementation.
Ah! Sorry, Marina. And Ashley turns into a white pink boy. And somebody just exploded. Well, let's go tackle one of these boys and find out what's happening.
White pink boy, huh? I'm waiting for that to catch up. Because that sounds familiar to me.
Yeah.
From a game that's actually around this era. Maybe slightly earlier.
Am I able to fight?
Oh, no, that sounds like a personal question. Are you able to fight?
Well, we are fighting things labeled proto-blazers.
I wonder if they use fire element.
And Ashley clutches his head and then screams out in pain.
Like you do.
Like you do when you're kind of a monstrosity against nature.
I mean, I am daily, but that's beside the point.
Not this type of monstrosity against nature.
You sure?
Yeah. And since we are level 3, we actually knock these guys out in pretty much a one hit. Most of the time. Because their health is sitting at about 70. And we're usually doing about 65 to about 75 a hit. Also, 69. Nice.
Nice.
Ashley has no skills. We can use items, but really don't need to because these guys do jack squat for damage. And with our health regen, we don't have to worry about that. Oh no, he got a critical on us. We're gonna get most of our health back anyway.
Well, of course.
And Ashley has achieved level 4. Yep. And I'm just gonna let the camera sit here and just look around Ashley for a bit. But yeah, Ashley doesn't look too hot. But yeah, now Ashley is level 4, which means now these guys do even less damage to us.
Excellent.
Admittedly, we didn't get all of our health back, but that's because we got a level up, and we got back up to 128, and now we are actively doing enough damage to knock these guys out in one hit.
Even better.
Yep. And basically, every form of the winning animation is basically Ashley either screaming out in pain, holding his head in pain, or basically kneeling down in pain. Because
We suffer.
Yep.
Someday get this boy some freaking Tylenol.
Oh, we kind of have to get through this area. Oh, hey, the connection looks to have stabilized. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ashley looks in a mirror and sees himself and... These hands, these legs, and this body. Is this me?
I'm gonna guess no, because that's not your voice, Ashley.
Sorry. Can't I change back? Is it inevitable that my body will turn to dust like that monster's body? Will I ever go home again? Screams out. And yeah, these guys now kind of wander around. We can get into a couple more fights. I want to get Ashley to at least level 5, and that's pretty good. So, and these guys are free XP anyway.
Are they free XP?
Pretty much. I mean, like they're not even doing damage to us anymore.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty free then.
And they're literally giving us 60 experience per pop. Yep. So. Actually, no, 30 per unit, and most of these are double battles. So. Oh no, a critical. Oh no, he damaged us. And, oh hey, free heal berries. Forgot these guys dropped them.
Which, since we can't get them anywhere other than drops,
Yep.
is a great thing.
Yep. So, do you want me to clean these guys out, or do you want me to just kind of continue the story for a bit?
Let's go ahead and continue the story just a bit.
Yeah. I accidentally ran into a guy. So now our health is 195.
Accidentally.
Actually, I was trying to avoid him, but, oh, hey, another heal berry. We're restocking after what I did to poor Brad, I'm sorry. So. Hey, oh, hey, books. Can we read as Ashley? You see a book titled The Chosen One. Wow, I actually got that one. Before the Sword Magus was chosen by Argetlum, she was only a girl who had never held a sword. She wasn't a prominent soldier, nor a knight who'd sworn loyalty to her country. She was just a girl. That the Argetlum could be retrieved only deepens the mystery. When someone who can hold Argetlum appears again, the mystery will be solved. Well, let's take care. I'm gonna just pop in because I don't think there's any items that we can retrieve. But there is a save crystal that we can interact with as Ashley in this form. We've got roughly 20 minutes, and pretty sure we can get through the next bit fairly quickly.
Probably.
Another free heal berry. I think we started the fight, the boss battle with Brad at like 29 heal berries, and I'm only down by 3 now. Damn it, hog in the middle of the hallway.
Well, the bonus there is that any that you're getting right now are pretty much guaranteed to stick around because you don't need to heal right now.
Yep. Don't need to heal. Well, time to get through this giant huge hall and touch our Getlum. As Ashley tries to pull our Getlum in his Proto-Blazer form, and does.
Oh?
Hello, blue-haired maiden, or woman of light. What is your wish? I have to get home.
Seek the Holy Grail.
I promised. Is that an important promise?
Yeah.
Lots of ellipses. I thought it would be fine if no one could use the sword ever showed up again. I believed it was enough that I alone suffered. If you are ready to take responsibility for it all, if you're willing to risk all to fulfill your promise, grab the sword, the Argetlum. I made a promise, a foolish promise, but for me, it is a promise I have to keep. Grab the sword, Ashley. Grab it. Mysterious red and black figure. And gone. Oh. And Ashley's back to normal. Who are you? A man with a gimp leg.
Oof.
Man on crutches. We get to name him, and we're going to keep his name. Irving. I'm Irving. Irving Vold Valeria. A man bearing a cross called you. Take.
Oh, you?
That's how it's got translated. Take my hand. This bond is the only hope that continues from the past into the future. In other words, our meeting here on Earth is fate itself.
Oof. I'm not a fan of fate.
And Ashley collapses before he can take his hand. And outside the Sword Cathedral, demon summoning. For the experiment to go so well, large majestic warrior. Silver-haired key user. What a frightening power! Do we really need to use this power? We are trying to change history. For that, we need a potent power. It's the greatest power known.
Friendship!
What are you thinking, Kana? What is he planning, making contact with the parallel universe? Did he urge Did he urge the demon summoning on us? I can't believe that man is sympathetic to our ideals. You don't believe in these powers? The only thing I believe in is Sir Vincefield himself. Vincefield. I'm counting on your work, Kana. So, apparently, Kana was the one that forced people into becoming proto-blazers, which is apparently a type of demon, which, if you recall from the original Wild Arms, are an invading life form. And Ashley in Dreamscape. What's happening to me? I'm burning up. Something's rushing through me. My body's numb, but my senses feel strangely sharp. I feel something strange inside. I'm... You are yourself, but not for long. You will soon evolve from you into me. The strangeness you feel inside you, it is the scar of your former self crying out in pain as you begin to evolve into me. No, I'm scared. What do I do? I don't understand. How can I lose myself? What does that mean? Who, who, who am I? Destroy. Destroy. Destroy what? Destroy it. Destroy myself? I haven't changed at all. My life hasn't changed at all. And... Marina. You had me so worried. I never thought you would never wake up again. I'm alright. Look, I'm all better now, see? Don't overexert yourself. The attack was only a week ago. Attack? What attack? Terrorists attacked the ceremony celebrating the new squad. They're saying it was a terrorist attack? No, it wasn't. I'll tell Auntie you're awake. Marina, wait. What? What's wrong? I'm still me, right? Huh? Of course you are, Ashley. Who else could you be? Yeah, you're right. Forget what I said. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I'm sorry if I worried you. A nobleman named Sir Valeria carried you back here. You should go thank him when you feel better. I can't believe you had an invalid carry you here. I mean, what are you, Ashley? Valeria. That's right. I remember meeting a man named Valeria, and Damn. I can only remember bits and pieces. Why? What happened to me? Ashley. Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I was just thinking out loud. You were the only one who survived the attack. Don't forget to thank Sir Valeria. It's the mature thing to do. Okay, I will. Mr. Valeria is a nobleman, so watch your tongue. So, yeah, that was weird foreshadowing. Also, mysterious young girl like collapsing due to hunger outside the bakery.
Oof. So close to food, yet so far.
Hey, you there. What's wrong with you? Help! Hey, you, settle down. Growl. Red. Embarrassment. And now we get Lilka's theme, which is, I forget the name of it, but it's kind of a interesting theme for her. So, you're a user of magic, Crest Sorceress? I goofed up with the teleport gem and wound up in the wrong spot. I ran out of gems and money to boot. So I walked and made it to this town. Well, what about food? What have you been eating? Actually, I haven't been. I smelled your freshly baked bread, and it drew me here. Auntie, could we... Say no more. Young lady, take as much of our bread as you can carry. You mean... No, I couldn't. Now, don't be shy. Come on, tell me which kind you like. Thanks so much. I'll try a jelly roll, please. How many would you like? Just one, ma'am. Actually, casting spells takes a lot of energy, so I get hungry a little more quickly than other people. How many do you want? 5 jelly rolls, please? I really appreciate this. Hum, yum, yum, yum. I think what they actually give Lilka is... They say jelly roll, but I'm pretty sure they actually give her either an actual jelly donut, or it's a type of dessert from Japan that's basically kind of a mix between like a pancake and a jelly donut. I forget the name of it right now, but they are usually sold in bakeries in Japan. So, you have to go to the Valeria household too? How? Yep. What a coincidence, huh? Hey, I know. Let me take you there to thank you for the jelly rolls. Take me there? You don't even look like you know the way. Well, actually, I know roughly where it is. So we can look together, okay? Okay? Yeah, I guess so. Oh my gosh, wait, I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is Lilka Elinak. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I'm Ashley. Pleasure's all mine. So, we have our party of Ashley and Lilka. So, I forgot to do this. Well, actually we couldn't do it when because we were dealing with cutscenes, but we can go to the magic shop and do a quick thing. Right now, you're itching to create a spell, right? I knew it. So, the crest system has returned, but it's not quite the same. So, we have crests, but there is no longer a black and white magic. There is just the crests. It is still the 4x4 grid, but one item that we have is this crest cap, which is fill with a spell at a magic guild. So think of this as a one-time use spell that can sit in the inventory. So our options are Geo and Geo, which is break, Geo and fire, which is flame, Geo and wing, which is air screen, or Geo and muse, which is heal. You get protect, flame, spark, dispel, freeze, vortex, Mage Weapon, Rise and Shine, Revive, Reflect, Quick, and Aqua. So, I'm going to choose Revive if you don't mind.
Go for it.
And so basically we have a free Revive sitting on our inventory. And since Lilka is level 3, I am going to go grab Lilka and get her that health regen as well. So, convert to HP. Ashley has 2 points. And so, technically, we could save a bit for convert HP, but we could also maybe use it for something else. Right now, I won't do Forgetful, because it's not going to come up a lot, but it will come up in later battles. So, for now, I'm going to save the points, and Tony, Scott, and Tim here are just going to be around town. You're really something. You KO'd those badass monsters at the ruins. In my humble opinion, Ashley escaped unharmed because of the charm given to him by Tim. Oh, hello. Can you believe those darn terrorists? First monsters, then terrorists? If it isn't one thing, it's another. And looking at the time, we're literally sitting at roughly about 2 hours at this point. With some really bad frames. I'm sorry for that, everybody. So, we will save it. And from here, and would you like to do the honors, Michael?
So that brings us to the end of another session.
Mm-hmm.
We will be, I presume, we are going to be on next weekend, or tomorrow. Excuse me.
As far as I know, Eddie has not made any changes to the plan, so yep. So we will definitely be streaming Subnautical tomorrow.
All right. And then how are we sitting on episodes? I know we just recorded one a couple days ago.
Yep. There should be a new FRP episode out this Sunday.
Excellent.
So,
if you want to keep up on what's going on with us, you can of course definitely follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Stop asking for an OnlyFans; it's never going to happen. If you want to show support, the biggest way is word of mouth. Let people know you enjoyed us, and you and your friends and everybody else that you know, and everybody in the entire universe come and watch us.
Yep.
And you can of course also certainly, if you'd like to support us a little bit more financially, you can of course subscribe to us here. You can put that Twitch Prime to use. Or there is also our Patreon that we're probably doing nothing with yet. There is our Redbubble that we're probably doing nothing new with yet. There is not an OnlyFans. Stop asking. Ever. And I mean, that's the big ones. And then, of course, for our podcast, as we mentioned, we've got a new episode coming out. If that sounds cool, you can find us on all your major podcasting apps, whether that be Spotify or whether that be something less cool than Spotify, like Apple, I think we're still on.
Apple, Google, yeah.
Whatever the one is that I used to say all the time and I forgot how to say. Whatever. It's important, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Anyways, so that I think brings us to you again.
Yep. So that brings us back to next week, where hopefully we won't have the same technical difficulties with the streaming side of things, because I'll deep dig into this, because I feel like this is something that I need to take care of on my end, because it's definitely not the connection I have. It's definitely something else.
It's definitely the computer. What?
Well, it probably is the computer because there's.
It probably is the computer.
But as such, we will be continuing from there, which means we'll basically be going off and gallivanting to the Valeria household to meet with Irving and find out what's going on. So, uh, from then, thanks for joining us tonight, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye, everybody.
Bye.